Alrighty, Cody back here with the E90 N54. Finally got my filters in. Weather's finally better as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in, and it will delete the shroud pretty much. Again, like in other videos, it's kind of a pain to sit here and take all that off. So it'll be nice when I need to work on the motor itself to just not have to worry about any of this. So you got two 8mm bolts up there, two here, two there. Pop that off. The sensor here, you just pop the clips off, spin it, pull it out, set it out of the way. Pop your covers off. Both sides. Never easy one-handed. Then you're gonna have an 8mm here, 8mm there. I use a nut driver. And like always, this pulls off. Small flathead, pops that off. Push it out of the way, pull your loom out. Pull that up. Alright. So these will just sit in here like this. You just kind of, again, it's kind of hard to do one-handed here, but this will sit inside this, make a nice seal. Then you'll just tuck it down with your, the 8mm bolts that you pulled out with. I'm going to go ahead and paint. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to go ahead and paint that, because that's not very pleasant looking when you sit here and try to look at a clean engine bay. That's, kind of stands out there. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go ahead and pop this out, and I'm going to tuck everything back there with some zip ties, so I will be back. Alrighty, I'm back. Went ahead and tightened those down with the 8mm bolts. They kind of are directional a little bit. There's a little bit of, rubbering down here and a little bit more up top. Just kind of pay attention how you put those in, I guess. Went ahead and zip tied those cables and looms, so nothing's hanging down, nothing catches on anything. Went ahead and painted the DME cover. The whole motor bay's dirty here, but the whole car's dirty too, so it can't tell if it wants to rain, snow. I mean, it was snowing this morning and it's 60 degrees now, so it makes no sense here in Indiana. But it shows off my ARM Motorsports equipment a little bit better. It'll be definitely easier to work on. If I have to do anything, I don't have to worry about pulling off all that cowl work. The cowl also makes, a solid seal all the way across here, which does trap a little bit of heat here, and seeing as my filters are right there, if we can kind of expel a little bit of that heat, that is ideal. So, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. I will, like I said, I will put a link in the description here. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. Maybe the next step I need to do is a oil catch can, but that's a story in itself. I will explain that when I get to it. So until then, I will try to figure out other stuff to do.